Greetings, true believers. Gel Pal Spider-Man. Hey, Cadre, it's KJ here. Today we're going to be using Mystic Water Soap, which this one, Lily of Valley, is my favorite scent by them. Been using Lisa's Natural Creation soaps for a while, and has really good poche feel. And I'm pretty sure that most of the poche feel that's coming from that is coming from the silk peptides that are in it, which is also what Mystic Water uses in theirs. I think Mystic Water was maybe one of the first soapers to actually put silk proteins in the soaps, which is why I've always raved about the poche feel from her soaps. And so just we've been discussing the poche feel of that soap, and so it made me just want to revisit this one. And like I said before, it was always my favorite soap, and used it as kind of my gold standard for judging poche feel. I've got a feeling that maybe Lisa uses a bit more in it than Michelle does. Or maybe it's just something else in Lisa's soaps is contributing also to the poche feel, because I think, from memory, the poche feel is a bit better in Lisa's than it is in Michelle's soap. So I just wanted to revisit Mystic Water and see if my memory is accurate. I'm using my lapis lazuli Buck Rogers Paladin. And of course, going back to the trusty Techmatic. I went back, looked at my videos, and rechecked my count. I think I might have been off before, but I'm pretty sure I've completed 17 shaves with it. I could be off by one, but that's what I'm going with. So today I'll be shaving 18. On this piece of crap. Nah, not really. So, I mean, it doesn't look like much. I mean, it kind of looks cool in a weird sort of way. I mean, it's just so much different from what we're used to with the injectors and the single edge and double edge. This thing just looks cheap. I guess they did use these on the on one of the Apollo space missions, because it was supposed to be sort of futuristic at the time. Well, there you go. I dropped lather. Now, some of you are probably just rolling in your chairs after seeing that. Made my lather just a little bit wetter than I normally do. But despite the looks of this razor and just the relative cheapness of the looks and the feel of it, the weight, it's mostly plastic. It's really giving me good shaves. And now we just keep using it because I'm curious how long one edge is going to last me. My fear is that it's going to last me like 60, 70 shaves, and I'm going to keep using this thing for a couple months. This Lily of the Valley soap is really, really good. I don't know why I like it so much. I'm not a super floral guy. But there's just something about this scent that I just love. It's really bright. I'm definitely not big on rose scents, unless they're mixed in with something and the blend is nice. But I just love the scent from the very first time I smelled it. And of all of Michelle's scents, it's by far my favorite. Alright, so not too bad. Touch up. I got plenty of residual slickness here. I'm going to dry it just a little bit. Just a little teeny splash of water to bring the slickness back. Now, I will say that the mildness of this razor is really helping me get a really nice shave, because typically I don't spend this much time, and you can go back at my other videos and verify this, but with other razors I don't spend this much time on the against the grain pass. Usually it's just a real quick touch-up, trying to get some smoothness right here on my cheeks. Because any more than that and it starts to get irritated, but since this thing is so mild, it's really not bothering me, and I'm able to spend a lot more time on the Against the Grain pass and really get things cleaned up, and that's why I'm getting much better, closer shaves. I'm getting the ever elusive BBS shave that I normally wouldn't get with any other razor, because I'm just not getting any irritation with it. It's super mild, which I'm also doing it try to get the usage up there. Instead of doing 2 passes and a touch up, doing 3 pretty much full passes. Just to try to get the blade some more use so it doesn't last quite so long. So poche feel is really good, but I will say that I think the poche feel from Lisa's is a little better. But if you're using Lisa's and you haven't used Mystic Water, just wanted to point out that the silk proteins are in both of these soaps. Alright, so Spike Timber, so we're still going to finish up with Spike. Pretty much always apply my aftershave twice, sometimes more. Alright, but there you go, cadre. Had a good shave with Mystic Water, Tacmatic, finished up with the Spike aftershave. So check us out if you haven't yet on www.theshavingcadre.com. I know we had one more person just start providing some videos, and we're looking forward to more. So if you want to make some videos and you want a forum to share them on, we'd be more than happy to have you. Check us out again, www.theshavingcadre.com. I'm Spider, check me out, and we'll see you on the forums. Bye.